Hey guys, Neomis here. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Liverpool versus Arsenal game. That's right, unfortunately, Liverpool go through 5-4 on penalties, but lots of great talking points though. So Mesut Ozil being back into the squad, Gabriel Martinelli scoring another 2 goals, Maitland-Niles, Joe with a booming goal, and then on top of all of that, we gotta talk about Emery out or what. So stay tuned to my thoughts and my views, and if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Should be somewhere below here if you haven't done so already. Follow me on all social media platforms. Now let's get discussing. Ten goals. Liverpool 5, Arsenal 5, and Liverpool go through 5-4 on penalties to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Arsenal. I don't know what else I could say about Arsenal. I mean, what a game, first of all. Let's just start with that. What an incredible game this game really turned out. You had goals, you had own goals, you had defensive cock-ups, midfield cock-ups, obviously substitutions, worldies. I mean, it was a game that had literally everything in it. Everything. Everything you could possibly imagine. And you know what was so interesting about this game? When I was watching it, the commentator said that it is almost the anniversary of when Arsenal faced Reading, and it's a famous game against Reading. And this game will probably be another famous one as well, in that Arsenal won the game something like 7-5 against Reading, when Reading were up 3-0 after like I think 30-40 minutes and went into at halftime at 3-1. Disappointed is my reaction to this game. Very disappointed. Was it expected? Yes. I've seen all the comments on social media in regards to Arsenal's performance. And I will say, first of all, you can't blame Emery for this game. I mean, this is like we expected to have, where this was going to be the Europa League side in this game playing. That's what played. And they played a very kind of weakened team, which had a lot of their, I guess, so-called B/C team. So you had the likes of Origi and Milner and Lallana and Oxlade-Chamberlain in the side, who a lot of the times would really be on the bench in a lot of games. So it was one of those games where they were able to shine and start. But these are quality players. I mean, James Milner's a Premier League winner with Manchester City. So you do expect the quality, even though Arsenal fans don't rate him. But nevertheless, still, we went up against Liverpool's B/C side. And we lost in the end. And it really comes down to one thing, one main thing, and it hasn't changed under Emery, and it was still there under Wenger. Our defense is god awful. Oh, shocking. Absolutely shocking how bad our defense can be. First goal that was scored, an own goal. Shkodran Mustafi, yes, he's back. The king of clusterfucks, Shkodran Mustafi. I won't get too much on Mustafi because for the most part I thought he played a pretty decent game. Made a mistake, scored an own goal. Bad news for Arsenal. Arsenal 1 goal down. But you know what? The heart that these players had, the fight, the drive that these players had, they come back, they come level. Lucas Torreira in that midfield, scoring goals. Brilliant goal by him. And I got all my trusty notes right here. Lucas Torreira giving Arsenal the leveller, brings us back into the game. And for me, you can see what Emery's trying to do. And I want all the viewers of this video to understand. What Emery is really trying to do in the midfield is that he wants a midfield that's fluid. A midfield that's able to attack, defend, and create chances as well. And it's going to be a midfield that's constantly rotating. It's very difficult to actually do what Emery's trying to do with Arsenal, because you need to have players of similar quality and they need to have similar ability, and they also need to be very disciplined in that. And they all need to know and do all facets of that. That's attack, defense, and create. Attack, defense, and create. And that's where Arsenal go wrong every single time. So we got the attacking part right. Lucas Torreira, good going forward, scores goals. You know, he was able to win some certain balls later on in the game. Did cost us some goals as well during the game. But overall, really good, but was able to give us the kind of leveler. And this game was just really just, I mean, it was just a roller coaster. So, I mean, literally after that, I mean, good build-up play by Mesut Ozil for that leveler. Then Maitland-Niles, almost in quick succession, drives forward, crosses the ball in, which the goalkeeper kind of gets a save on it. But Martinelli, quick feet, just comes, absolutely smashes it into the roof of the net, gives give Arsenal the lead in this game. Arsenal go up 2-1, which is exactly what we want to be at. And you know what? Again, it's another goal by Martinelli. This guy's got 6 goals and 7 appearances so far. I mean, this guy knows how to score. So happy for him. Really, really happy for Gabriel Martinelli. Such a good player. I mean, I knew he was going to be good. I knew he was going to get these types of games, but I didn't expect this. Like, for me, the target was if he could score 10 goals by the end of the season across all competitions. I thought, you know what, there's your Danny Welbeck replacement right there. And he's doing more than that. And he's shown that we could have a really, really good player on our hands. Then Martinelli scores his second. So again, it's one of those where the pressing game was working. Whatever tactics Emery had, the pressing game, Mesut Ozil was doing it, which is how we played really, really well. Saka pressing, Martinelli pressing, Maitland-Niles pressing, Willock pressing. They were all pressing and they managed to get the ball back. Again, Mesut Ozil with the pre-assist in this movement manages to get the ball, flicks it to Saka. Saka drives down the left, crosses it in, and Martinelli again smashes it home. And I mean, it was just beautiful. Typical Arsenal in this goal. Great setup here. Brilliant performance. Martinelli gets his second and can't proclaim. Guy's already on what, 7 goals? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Then somehow we kind of let Liverpool back in this game. So Liverpool driving forward, we give away a penalty. Martinelli is actually the one that gives away the penalty. So not only did we give them an own goal, but we gave them a penalty as well, which is a large part of the reason why we lost this game. James Milner steps up, puts the penalty away, and then Liverpool come back into this game with a second goal, and then we're level with Liverpool 2-2 at this very moment. So Liverpool still have not scored a goal within open play. Still have not scored a goal in open play. Again, this is Arsenal once again shooting themselves in the foot. We're 2-0 up right now. They still have not scored a goal in open play. The reason why Liverpool are in this position right now, is not because of anything special that they've done. It's because of what we've done. Errors upon errors upon errors. This is exactly why. Then Arsenal, once again, we come back. We come back. Again, more pressing game, but this time by Maitland-Niles. Pressing the goalkeeper, manages to get the ball back, takes it a little bit too far forward, but then Mesut Ozil, he follows in, presses again, he flicks it back to Maitland-Niles, who scores, and Arsenal are up 3-2. And that's what it looks like. Arsenal going to half-time 3-2, we're up, everything is happy, you know, Arsenal fans are chanting, and you know, everything is good. And then more goals, once again. Who have we got? Who we got? Oxlade-Chamberlain then comes back, bang, with an absolute worldie. 3-3. Oxlade-Chamberlain, he presses Maitland-Niles, gets the ball in front of Maitland-Niles, goes up, smashes it 30 yards out. Excellent goal. I will, however, say one thing. Martinez, one of the biggest weaknesses in this game. The goal that Oxlade-Chamberlain scored, along with several other goals. Gotta be saving that. Gotta be saving that. Parrying it, putting it over the bar for a corner. You've gotta be doing better. And that's one thing that he just did not do. Like, literally, if you have the goal here, I mean, Oxlade-Chamberlain almost shoots it directly at Martinez. And even though it was high up, like, if Martinez was in a better position, he would have saved it. Would have saved it. And what's so funny about this is the same guy that was in goal against the Arsenal-Reading game is the same guy that was in goal against Liverpool in this game. Now, I'm not trying to say that it's Martinez's fault, so whoa, hold up. Like, it's not his fault. But he messed up big time. Then the game turns on its head. Liverpool hit back with a fourth. Origi. Out of nowhere. Origi. This guy in Divock Origi, this guy's a big game player. I've said it time and time again. Last season, in the Champions League, he got Liverpool to the semi-finals of the Champions League, and he got them to the finals, and he helped win them the Champions League with his goals. And he did the same thing in this game. He gets Liverpool's fourth goal of the game, holds the ball up, turns, shoots, bang. Like, it was beautiful. It was a really, really good goal, really class goal. Nothing bad to say about the. Just wish it didn't happen, just so that we could have potentially have won this game. So, real shame, but Liverpool come back with the fourth. And then all of a sudden, you're thinking, as Arsenal fans, we're all thinking, you know what? We're going to lose this game. We're going to lose it. We're driving forward. Joseph Willock has the ball. Literally 25 yards, 30 yards out, no lie. Same position as Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Comes up, curls it. I mean, he's far, far out. Curls it. Absolutely pandemonium. I am going crazy in my living room right now when I see Joe Willock scored this goal. Fantastic goal. Brilliant goal. I should be here celebrating his goal. We come back with the goal. 5-4. 5-4. And then you know what happens? Arsenal being Arsenal, we cannot just get to a point like that after scoring a really good goal by Joe Willock, an academy product, a talented player like him. We couldn't just take that one moment to take it like this. Hold on to it, hold it tight, and just to say, you know, we're gonna take this and we're gonna run. We're gonna take our ball and we're gonna run back to North London. Nah. Not Arsenal. And then somehow Divock Origi, again, big game player, comes up and gets the winner for them. virtually in the last 2 minutes of added time. And because it's the Carabao Cup, this goes straight to penalties. I'm not going to go into who scored what, but let's be really honest. We lost. Ceballos missed his penalty, and it meant that Arsenal got knocked out of the cup. Lots of bright sparks throughout the game. Maitland-Niles, he looks like, you know, he looked a lot better in this game. Joe Willock, fantastic. Oh my God, fantastic goal by Joe Willock. I thought Mesut Ozil was really good. Who else? Who else? Lucas Torreira, I thought, had a decent game as well. And yeah, Martinez, you were awful. Like, 3 of the goals for me, 2 to 3 of the goals he could have saved. Like, really and truly. And then obviously Mustafi, like, you scored an own goal, mate. Like, I mean, even though besides that you had a good game, it's your fault for that part. But this is a game, we lost this game not because Liverpool did anything special, not because Liverpool were better than us, but we shot ourselves in the foot time and time again. Goalkeeping errors, for me, at least 2 goalkeeping errors where Liverpool didn't need to score the goals that they got. Martinelli gave away a penalty, and then obviously Shkodran Mustafi scored an own goal. That's how we lost this game. On top of that, defensive mistakes. And I mean defensive mistakes, not just in the back, but also in midfield. Torreira losing the ball. Times where Holden was out of position, should have been marking certain situations. Other players, Saka maybe not tracking back. Mesut Ozil at times not tracking back. And these are the things why we lost that game. And I just think the basic defensive fundamentals Liverpool had on point. That's how they won this game. With a lot of luck, to be really, really honest. There a lot of luck on their part. But the fact of the matter is that Arsenal did not have enough defensively, like in a mindset, in those little errors. Those little errors are what cost us this game. And this is why we've lost. But guys, let me know what you think of how the game went. Really looking to kind of get your thoughts on that. Obviously, you know, just based on how I am right now, I am sad, but I try to take positives out of games. Like, there's very few games where I could say a complete negative, and this wasn't one of them. Lots of positives, lots of things that we could take forward. Unai, I'm sure he's going to get a lot of people saying Unai out, and I've already seen it online blaming him for this. Like, whatever. I don't have time for that. Like, give the guy until the end of the season. Let's see what he could do, and then we'll judge him from there. But I'll put the question out to you. What do you think is the next step going forward with Arsenal? Should we get rid of Unai Emery? How do we fix our defence? Do we need Ozil in the starting 11? Leave your comments below. Let's get this discussion going, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.